welcome back to a new video. I hope you're all doing great. So today, as you can see, we're gonna learn how to make this beautiful and pretty blanket from beginning to end, from how to make the granny square till joining all. This blanket, which I just finished, is made of 80 squares, all joined together using the join as we go join as we go method, and I'm gonna show you how to achieve this pretty blanket, so stay tuned. So to start with, I'm using a medium number 4 yarn and a crochet hook of 6.5 millimeter. I'm starting with a magic loop and chaining 4. Now I'll be joining to form a circle or a ring like you see, and I'll chain 3. Now I'll make 2 double crochet in the ring, which will form my first cluster, which is 3 double crochet including the chain 3. A cluster is made of 3 double crochet. So if I'm using this term, it means 3 double crochet in the ring. Then I'll chain 2 and I'll make another cluster. I should have total of 4 clusters and chaining 2 in between before joining to the top stitch to close the first round. So now I'll fasten off here and I'll join my new color. Again, the same method I use in all my project. I'll make a magic loop again and I'll join like you see here in any space, and I'll chain 3. And again, I'll add 2 double crochet in the space. In the next space, what I'll do is 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. I'll do the same in all the spaces around. Cluster, chain 2, cluster, until I come back to the first space where I'll add 3 double crochet, chain 1 and join to where I started. Now I'm joining my new third color, again the same way I did with the previous round. Slip stitch and start working the cluster. Now the difference, as you go further in the granny square, you'll have not only the spaces in the corners, but you have space between the corners where you'll do only one cluster. So usually in the corner you do cluster, chain two, cluster. Now in the other spaces between the corners you do only one cluster, which is made of 3 double crochet like you see here, and you continue the same way until the end of the row. So this is what I got at the end, 3 rounds of granny square, and I'll add another color before I start making my other squares. So these are the granny squares ready to be attached together. I have done total of 80 granny squares with different colors. As you can see, I used 4 colors, the dark blue, white, light blue and beige caramel, and I alternated the colors for every square, and I'm gonna join them all with the dark blue, and I'm gonna show you in a while how to do that. We'll do the method join as you go, and we'll see how it looks at the end. So here I have a completely worked corner edge in this square, and this almost all completed but the side, because we're going to use this side to join in this square to start the method, which is join as you go. So what I'm going to do in this corner, I have worked already. Three double crochet in the corner. Now instead of chaining 2, I'm gonna join over here from the top of the square like this, and I'll make a slip stitch this way and chain 2 and work the rest of the 3 double crochet or cluster in the corner, the second one. So like this, it's already joined. Now onto the next space, which is over here. I'm gonna do the same, insert my hook from the top and join the yarn and slip stitch, and then work my 3 double crochet or cluster over here again. So the method is very simple, it just looks complicated, but it's very easy. You just need to focus a bit, and it's very quick as well. Here it is so far, and then again and here again I'm coming back to the corner, so the same way. And working my corner as normal. And last, before I close my corner, I'll join over here with the slip stitch again, and then chain 2, and join to close this square. And this is how it's done. It looks neat so far, not very tight. So this is the first join as you go, how we do it. Now I'm gonna continue with two more on the side, two more squares on the side before I come and show you how to do it on top and in the middle of the work. So here I'm going to show you how to attach as we go, or join as we go, when it is two corners. So I have worked the borders for this side and this side, and these two sides I'm going to work them along the two already attached granny square. So here I have the corner where I have the space to chain between the clusters. So what I'm going to do, same as I did before. So same as I did before, I'll keep my yarn under, and then I'll bring my, together with a loop, my hook on top of that chain 2 and bring the yarn and attach it. Then I'll chain 1 and finish working my cluster over here. I have already worked 3 double crochet. Then now attach and chain 1, and I'll work the rest of my cluster. Then going to the next space, I'll do the same as I showed you before and attach my yarn and continue working my cluster in my next space. Okay, then without chaining 1, I'll come to the corner on this square and I'll attach my side. Then I'll chain 1. Then I have these two sides as well which I have to attach. What I do, see over here between the two squares, I'll come inside and bring my thread along and continue working my second cluster. So now it's attached in both sides and I'll be working my cluster. No chaining again, I only chain 1 and that is it. Voilà. Okay, done. And I'll go to the next corner and I'll do the same. So you see here it's properly attached to all sides of the square, not only this one or this one. It's attached here and attached in these two as well, so it is properly secured. So now I'll continue the same way, then I'll fasten off and I'll start the next square. So now we know two types of joining: the beginning of the squares, which is attaching to one side, and now attaching the two sides, and then we continue the blanket that way until we are done. And I'll show you the final result after this. So this is the finished blanket. I just finished it and I wanted to show you how it looks like before I start cleaning the extra threads, just by cutting them, because they're already crushed it with the squares, so whatever is left is to be cut only. So I have finished 80 squares, joining 80 squares of these, and this is how big it looks. It's quite a big blanket and it's large. So whatever the next step will be, it is optional. What I'm gonna do is maybe make 2 rows of granny squares, a big granny square, just to put an edge to it, or you can leave it like this. So if you prefer to put an edge, you're gonna work as the normal granny square. You put a cluster in every space, and in the corners, the 4 corners, cluster, chain 2 cluster, same thing like we do the normal granny. So I hope you like this tutorial and you try it. I love the granny square, how it looks. The only thing with this project that it takes quite some time. It looks easy when you start, like the squares are very quick to finish, but all in all it does take some time. But it's a fun project and I can't wait to start another one soon. So hope you like it. Let me know what you think, and if you have any questions, as always, leave it in the comment section. And until next time, take care. Bye bye.